gentlemen, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Will, good to see you guys again.
Hi, Will.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Glad to be back.
Good to see you guys. All right, first, since I'm a southpaw, I need everyone to stand on this side while I demonstrate.
Okay.
I don't want to hit anybody before they're here. So, today, obviously, I asked you to meet me in the bunker. We're working on bunker shots. So, when in the sand, sometimes you're going to have some funky lies. Sometimes you'll have flat lies like this, which we'll start on working today. Next week, maybe we'll get into, every now and then you'll see something like that in the bunker. Maybe in the hill, in the plug in the side. Yep. But for now, we'll start with the basics. Then we'll build from there. So, when approaching a normal bunker shot, we got a pretty flat lie here. We're going to go to this first green here on our practice area. First thing I do when I step up to a bunker shot is I want to line up to it. Now for me as a lefty, I put the ball right off my right heel. For you guys, it'll be your left heel. Copy. So you'll line up, imaginary line from the ball to your left heel. And you're going to do this. So then there's going to be another imaginary line about 4 to 6 inches behind the ball. Now, what kind of wedge did everybody bring today?
L.
The L. Lob wedge. 60 degrees. Okay, good. That's what I have in my hands too. So for a shorter kind of bunker shot like this, lob wedge works perfectly. You want to get the ball up in the air quickly, and I'll teach you another way to do that here shortly. So, we got this imaginary line. I've got this imaginary line. My right heel would be y'all's left heel. I'm going to open the face of the club, which means, so if this is square, if that's a square face, that would be closed. This would be open. So, everyone kind of, just quickly show me what an open face looks like with your club.
Is that good, Will?
That looks great, yep. That's it. Very good. Okay, so from there, you're going to take your normal grip with the face open. Ball's forward in your stance off your left heel. Now, next thing, you're going to take it, halfway back, maybe 3/4, depending on the length of the shot you want it to go, or possibly how high you want it to go. So from there, take it back here, and when we come through, I'm going to set an example here. Say my ball's here, right on this line. Here's my other line. I want to take out the sand starting at this line, through the ball and out. So you can imagine, you can picture it as, say there's a $1 bill. It goes right here. And I want to take out all that sand. If you take out all that sand and don't dig too deep into the sand, it'll knock the ball up in the air, it'll land soft on the green, and you'll show all your boys how to play. So, just one time here. Just like that. Okay?
Wow, good.
So it's really not hard, just take out some sand. Remember what I told you about ball location in your stance? Remember what I told you about contact, swing with an open stance, and nice follow through. You guys will be pros. All right, who wants to go at it first? Yeah, let's switch sides now.
I'll go first.
All right, Mickey, you got your line there? Okay, so on that, you took it back nice, you had it in the right spot in your stance, but when you came down, you dropped. So when you drop that, you're gonna dig. Okay. That's exactly what happened. So this time, imagine that, straight line down your back, you don't want to move your head. This is gonna stay in the same spot. You're gonna just pick some sand out from underneath the ball and throw it up. Imagine you throw it. Voila. Whoa. You almost made it. So you see, you're not digging it. You're knocking the sand out, trying to throw some sand on the green, and the ball goes with it. Let's see one more good one like that. Very nice.
Tiger.
Very nice. All right, who wants to go next?
I got it.
All right. Yep, flatten out a little spot for you. So here, we'll get this very nice and flat. That's good. All right, now where are you going to put in your stance? Off your left heel, exactly. Imaginary line 4 to 6 inches behind it. Open club face. Okay, so remember how we're 4 to 6 inches behind here, the ball.
Okay.
You were just a little bit further back than that when you entered the sand with the club face.
All right.
Okay.
There you
There
go.
you go. Much better.
Whoa.
Much better.
Good shot.
Try one more.
Oh. Very nice.
So can you guess? Let's see this, guys. Good learning. A little lesson here. Can you guess what happened there that made the ball go further, as opposed to the one that stayed in the bunker?
I hit a little close.
Exactly.
A little closer.
So what happened when you come in here? You did what we call picking it clean. So you picked the ball clean out of the sand, which means you didn't take that sand and throw it up on the green. So instead, you hit the ball first, which makes the ball go further. You know, it's kind of like you're hitting a long bunker shot.
Okay.
So one more time, take some sand out for me about 4 inches behind the ball and throw it on the green.
So you're not even hitting the ball, you're just hitting the sand.
You don't even need to worry about the ball.
Okay.
Exactly. Much better.
There you go.
Very good.
I'm out.
Brian?
I hate bunkers.
All right, Brian. Well, let's see. Let's start with the basics then. It's all about the fundamentals, right? So we're going to start with ball wear. You did it already.
Right, yeah, right on the left.
Right on your left heel. Draw your imaginary line. That's pretty good.
Okay.
All right, now you got the open club face. Perfect. What's your swing thought? Now, what's your thought coming into this?
Just, well, you gotta, I'm trying to sort of kind of hit the sand right there.
Right.
Scoop it up.
Yes, sir. That is it. All right, let's see it. Throw some sand on that green for me.
Oh.
Whoa!
Now,
Holy
all right.
cow! Gee willikers.
Now, talking about picking it clean, that is the definition of picking it clean. So,
I don't think Mr. Clean could hit that game.
all right, so keep it on your left heel again. Now this time, make sure to throw some sand. You got to take some sand out. That's pretty good. So you might have taken a little bit more sand than you wanted.
Yeah.
Right? It seemed like, you kind of dug a little bit of a hole here. But you had that open club face, which allows the bounce of the club, guys. Here's another little lesson leading into next week's lesson.
Yep.
Okay.
The bounce of the club is on the bottom of the club here,
Got it.
and it creates an angle. What that does, it creates an angle for the club to slide through the sand. So this back edge here will actually be what's sitting on the sand. So when you scoop through, it stays at the right height to take the ball up out of it and throw it right on the green.
Okay.
So let's see it one more time. Let's see you use the bounce of the club again to throw some sand out there with the ball. Beautiful.
That's better.
Picked it a little clean again, but hey, you threw some sand out.
Where were you when I was losing money today?
Hey man, very nice, very nice. All right, Zach,
It's ugly.
let's start with the fundamentals again. I know this is a little redundant, but so
Dollar bill.
left heel, you got your dollar bill here. Now take all that sand out for me.
Oh.
Ugly? What was wrong with that?
I don't know.
That looked pretty good to me.
Beginner's
Looked
luck.
pretty good to me.
Yeah,
Beginner's luck.
You're right.
All right, so look, basics again. You got your open face, left heel, dollar bill. Let's see it. Oh. Okay, so you were a
That's
little
my real
quick.
swing.
Okay. All right, I see where that could be an issue for someone. So you got your dollar bill. What happened there is it looked like you were trying to really swing at it. You really took it back and you really fired your hips with the club. And just a bunker shot's a little bit more about finesse than it is power.
Okay.
So it's all about ball contact. And so we're gonna have this dollar bill again. I want your club to enter this sand right there.
Okay.
And it's gonna scoop, using the bounce of the club like we were just talking. And it's still off your left heel. So open club face and use that bounce. That's better. I like the tempo. The tempo was much better there. Much better tempo. Now, I'm going to take the ball away. Here's your imaginary line. Here's where your ball would be. Now I want your club to enter here and dig some sand out. All right. More. You got to hit more sand. Throw some sand all the way on the green. More than that. All right. Keep your head down. Even more. That's better. Yeah, better. There. Now we're talking. See how you threw some sand on the green? Okay, now all I'm going to do is put the ball back. I want you to take the same swing. All right? And throw some sand on that green for me again. Wow! These guys are good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome job, guys. All right, we're running out of time here.
Yeah.
Same time next week.
Right.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. You guys make sure and everybody practice that, you know?
Yeah. Practice makes perfect.
You got it. You spend a little time in those bunkers this week.
Got it.